Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you my WWE figure collection and I'm gonna do some matches. I have a bag here and I have some champions here, but I also have Dude Love. He's the first figure I'm gonna start off with. He's not in the bag because he can lose his headband, and there's two things I don't really like about this figure. It is the leg, you see that moves, and also you can't put his leg up all the way. So when you're pinning him, you have to just like lay him down on the ring and then pin him. But I got this figure for Christmas. Okay. Next, we have the first champion. It is RVD. He is the United States champion, and that's pretty much I'm gonna say. Oh, and the titles, what are on the figures, like this RVD, he is that champion in my figure, and I can take any match suggestions you guys have after this video. Okay, next we have Kofi Kingston. He is the WWE champion, and I'm never putting him in a bag because I've had two other Kofi Kingstons before, and they've both broke. His leg came off because he was in a bag, so he's never going in the bag again. Next up, we have Daniel Bryan. He is the Universal Champion, and he has so much different styles. You can have different hands, a different face, and I bought this Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston for Christmas, and Dude Love I got for Christmas. Finally, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Undertaker. This is a really old figure and his arms are loose, but I don't care. And sometimes his arm can come off, but I still love this figure. Alright. Next, now we're on to the bag. I have so much, look. I can literally go to the bottom and I have so much. Some of them you'll know, like obviously this is John Cena, because everyone knows John Cena. And yeah, let's continue. This is The Miz. This is The Miz. He's a pretty good figure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next is Sami Zayn. Yeah, overall good figure, but he rattles. And I got this because I can and I didn't have him. Next is Bubba Ray Dudley. He came in a 2-pack with his tag team partner Devon. He's going to be later in this video, I know for that, but they're called the Dudley Boys. And yeah, next is Kevin Owens. I got this figure for my birthday once when I bought it, and I think it's a pretty good figure. Oh, and by the way, I do have duplicates in here, so I think you'll see one Kevin Owens, and I think a few Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Next is Drew McIntyre. This is a pretty good figure. I got this for my birthday. Did I? Or did I not? I forgot when I got him. I'm trying to think. I can't remember where. I remember I got him in a starter pack. Well, okay, next. It's Jeff Hardy. This is the Chase variant style of Jeff Hardy. It's pretty cool. And I also got this figure for Christmas. I got 7 figures for Christmas. Okay, next. Here's the first of multiple Roman Reigns. This Roman Reigns I got because it was an elite, and elites have really good articulation, while basics don't. Elites can put their legs out, and basics don't. And you know which one's a basic and elite by the thing on the chest right here. Okay. Next up, we have Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's okay. You can call him Bobby or Robert. I tend to call him Bobby. And in mine, he's basically Triple H's bodyguard. Next is Enzo Amore. Enzo's pretty cool. His ponytail got ripped off. Or did he come? Yeah, he came with a ponytail and it got ripped off. He also came in a 2-pack with Big Cass, who you'll also see in this video. Next, it is Cody Rhodes. This is a really old figure. This was when he was in WWE, but now he's in AEW and looks totally different. But I don't really like this figure, so I'm probably never going to use him in my matches. Next is Monster Jake the Snake Roberts. This is an okay figure. I don't really like him because he can be heavy. So when putting him on the ropes, he can just flip off. But if you can take off the snake, I would love it. But you can't. So I'm probably not going to use this figure either. Okay, next we have CM Punk. Now this is an old CM Punk because he has a full beard now, not just sideburns, and also more tattoos. I don't know why he has a lot of tattoos, but that's pretty much it about CM Punk. Next, Jason Jordan. Now this is a really good figure. This came with a tag team title with Chad Gable, who you'll see later. But in mine, they're broken up, and he's really good, and he normally goes for the WWE Championship. Okay. Next, we have Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor and Jason Jordan, literally the one I showed you before, are a tag team because Finn Balor got really mad after losing this title, not to Kofi Kingston, to Cesaro, who you seen this because they were former best friends, but now they're not. So he's teamed up with Jason Jordan to get to go for the tag team titles. Okay. Next, Rey Mysterio. Now this is a really old Rey Mysterio because it has SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. The quality is so bad you can't really see it. There, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Even though this figure was made in 2005, it says on the boot, and it's a really old Rey Mysterio. I only got this because you're going to see another Rey Mysterio in this, and it's missing a hand, and another one of my figures missing a hand. Here's another monster but it's Braun Strowman. I don't really like Braun Strowman because he's too overpowered, but I get this is like wrestling, and everyone can be different, like skill levels. I'm talking like a game, but it's like, yeah, I don't really like Braun Strowman, so I'm not gonna use him in much. This is Rich Swann. His body is basically all over the place, turns randomly. So if you suggest him in a match, I will have to like keep his body still, which is probably going to try and be impossible. But yeah, that's the only reason I don't like this figure. It's the body turns like how it likes. Next up, it's Cesaro. Now, if you remember, I said Cesaro beat Finn Balor for the WWE title, and then Finn Balor went on a rampage and had to beat up Cesaro, like beat the hell out of him, and yeah. Oh, and also, just to get this out of the way, where is he? There he is. Right. So, this is Akira Tozawa. If you're wondering why he has something on his chest there, and so much of them, that my big brother hates him. So, he put a hole and multiple scratches on the neck. But I do see why he hates him. Okay, next is Edge. Now, this Edge is pretty good, apart from the face. But all edges of Edge's face look weird. He looks like an alien. Okay. Next. Oh, here's the first one without one of his hands. John Morrison, also known as Johnny Nitro. And this is an okay figure. I sort of like it, but I sort of don't at the same time. And yeah, his arm's also really loose. So if I put it up and then immediately move my finger. Okay. Next is Big E. Now Big E is in a group with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods will be later called this group is called the New Day. I had a Kofi with the same attire. Then I bought that Kofi by accident. So it's only Big E and Xavier Woods who has the same attire, and Kofi has the different attire, so you can see. Right. Next. Oh, here's Xavier Woods. Now, I like this figure a lot. Even though the boots, these boots, they can get stuck on the ring, the ropes. But other than that, he's a pretty good figure, and also I like that his hair's like all wild. Okay, here's Sin Cara. I don't really like this figure because I don't really like Sin Cara. It just says my brother's, and yeah. Okay, next we have another champion. This is Tyler Bate. I got Tyler Bate for Christmas, and he is the Cruiserweight champion. He did come the United Kingdom Championship, and then he lost it, and then got the Cruiserweight, which is, I think, is a better championship in my opinion. Okay, next is Chad Gable. Chad Gable came, like I said, for Jason Jordan, came with the tag team titles, and I also don't like this figure because it's like Rich Swann, it just moves really easily, and it only doesn't move when he has a title on. So he might beat some champions, but like low key ones, but none of the high tier ones of these four. And also, yeah. Next is another figure I got for Christmas, Scott Hall. Scott Hall has two personas. There's Scott Hall, who's part of the NWO, New World Order, and my favorite one, Razor Ramon. I really love Razor Ramon, and yeah, he came with cinder blocks and this jacket. It can be removed, but I don't like moving the jackets off. Yeah. Next, here's Devon Dudley, partner of Bubba Ray Dudley, and my cat just walked in. Okay, but he's the 24/7 champion, and the 24/7 champion has to be defended anytime, anywhere, anytime and anywhere for 24/7. So someone in there could be new 24/7 champion in the middle of a match. Next is one half of the tag team champions. Sorry, R-Truth. I really like R-Truth. He's one of my favourites. And this, I got this figure for Christmas. And this is just a really cool figure. Yeah. Next is the other half of the tag team champions, AJ Styles. Now AJ and R-Truth are called Phenomenal Truth, and they're really good, and they have a ton of rivalries. And I will take some suggestions. Like if you say break them up, I'll break them up somehow. But like, I won't break them up instantly. If you comment, break them up after this video. But this is, yeah. Next we have Booker T. Now I like this figure, but its arms are, Booker T's arms are too loose, and also the knees also work very weirdly, and the feet. So I really want a new Booker T figure. But other than that, I really like that. Like the attire. Yeah. Next, it's Goldust. Goldust is also a weird figure. I can make him sit. But there's something about this figure is that this arm. I can't if I straighten it and try and put it down, it just doesn't go down. Look. It just literally doesn't go down. So that's why I have his arm like that. Yeah, he's a weird character. He was a weird character in WWE. He's not in WWE anymore. He's in AEW. Next, we have Triple H. Triple H is the COO of WWE, and basically runs it when Vince McMahon isn't running it, if you know what I mean. And yeah, he doesn't wrestle now, but this is when he used to wrestle in 2014. Next, Bray Wyatt. This is his old persona. He has Bray Wyatt and the Fiend. This is his old Bray Wyatt persona. His new Bray Wyatt persona is he's all fun, but the Fiend is super scary. And he's also one of my favourites. And I sort of like this figure and sort of don't. I bought this at Comic-Con as well. Okay. Next is the United Kingdom champion, Jinder Mahal. Now this Jinder Mahal figure, his neck is really weird. If you can hear that click, it's because in my old bag I had his head was jumbled up with a loose string on it, and I had to cut it, and so I think there's some string still in there. But this is overall really good figure, and the head's also because of the string. Next, Rhino. I got Rhino for my birthday, and Rhino's a pretty cool figure. I really like Rhino, and he can, yeah, but that's pretty much it. I don't know what to say else about Rhino. Okay. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is an okay figure, if you ask me. I just don't like that. His arm is also another loose arm. But other than that, it's a good figure. I still don't know why he wears whatever that, knee something. And also his head feels weird to other figures. But that's probably because he's bald. Next is the British Bulldog. Now, I don't really like this figure because head's click, and again which Swan, and the body it turns like really easily. Now, other than that, it's a great figure. It's just that, just like the head, the head do's, it could turn really easily. And yeah, next is the World Heavyweight Champion, Big Cass. Now here's the one I said who came with Enzo, and Big Cass in mine has been a really dominant champion, beating the likes of Stone Cold, Jason Jordan, Matt Hardy, Sami Zayn, and that's pretty much it. And I really like this figure. Next, we have Seth Rollins. Now this is the first, I think. Maybe I only have one Seth Rollins in this bag. I think I do. And this Seth Rollins is really good. He came with Brock Lesnar, and that came with the Universal Championship. And he's just like an overall good figure. Next is Samoa Joe. I love this figure. He came with a towel for around his neck and a t-shirt, but believe it or not, the t-shirt doesn't fit on this figure. You would thought of they would make a t-shirt that fits. And also something I don't like about this figure is that his hand is really loose. And also your feet. See that it's like all weird when I do that. And yeah. Next is Dean Ambrose. He's not in WWE anymore, he's on AEW. I don't like that he's on AEW. But this is an overall solid figure. I really like this figure a lot. It's one of my favourites. And next, I'm just going to say the names now because I have to hurry up. This is Brock Lesnar, he came with Seth Rollins. This is Kurt Angle. This is Sheamus. This is Shane McMahon, also known as Shane O'Mac. This is Batista. He mainly goes for the World Heavyweight title. This is my duplicate of Kevin Owens. I don't use this figure because he has something on his head. This is one of the Usos, Jey Uso. This is Chris Jericho. This is The Rock, also known as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is the other half of the Usos, Jimmy Uso. My favourite one out of the Usos. This is Ric Flair. An solid figure. I might have a duplicate of Ric Flair in this bag as well. This is my rarest figure, the Great Khali. And also my most expensive. This is my first duplicate and my only duplicate. No, not only duplicate. The first duplicate of Roman Reigns. I don't know why I have so much duplicates of him. This is Velveteen Dream. I really like this figure. It's one of my favourites. This is Rusev. He's not in WWE anymore. He's on AEW like most, not most, but some of them. Some of my figures. Sorry. This is Cedric Alexander. I really like this figure. I got this for my birthday money. This is German Jack Gallagher. I think this figure's okay, but like with Chad Gable and the others, but the race problem. Next is the North American champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. This is Matt Hardy. I don't like this figure because same reason as Chad Gable and that, and also I put him through tables. He's my table guy. Wilson. This is Luke Harper, R.I.P. This is my last duplicate of Roman Reigns in this. That was my first Roman Reigns. This is Shawn Michaels. This is another one of my favourite figures. I really like this because this came from my first belt, which is the WWE Championship. And then we have a few more left. This is the Honky Tonk Man, and I really like this figure. It's another one of my favourites. And yeah, he did come with a guitar. Next is Magnum TA. I don't really know much about him because I got him when I didn't know about him. This is Kane. Pretty good figure. The arms are too loose, like with the Undertaker. This is Bret the Hitman Hart. I don't like. Same reason I don't really use Chad Gable on that. The waist turns easily. And then we have two more left. This is Wade Barrett. I like this figure. I got this figure for Christmas. Not this year. Not 2020, but 2019. And then finally, my least favourite figure is Dolph Ziggler. He's had last year around WrestleMania. He had a rivalry with one of my favourites, Otis. And that's all my figures. And if you have any match suggestions, just put them in the comments. Alright, bye.